know this for a fact from personal experience because as an undergraduate, before I after I ultimately changed majors and ended up in literature. And in literature, you're just constantly writing these essays. And this was like 20 years ago, but even back then, some of the things I was seeing were like proto-woke. It was already there, and we just didn't have the vocabulary to describe it. But looking back now, I'm like, oh, I remember. I remember some moments that stand out so clearly now. I'm like, it was already happening, and I was learning this kind of like language. It wasn't so much the quality of your argument or what you were saying, but it was learning how to speak in this language in a certain kind of English major, academic, intellectual way. Sort of how if you listen to enough woke activists, you start to pick up on their vocabulary, but not just their vocabulary, like how they phrase things, how they, you know, talk about things such as like holding space and black bodies and things like
Mhm.
this instead of just like regular terms for the same things.
Right.
And I started to learn the vocabulary. And I remember there would be moments where um, professors would consistently praise the papers that had been written that way well, regardless of the like. I remember there was one student who their things seemed to be just like pulling two names out of a hat.